Now we will go to our lesson and try to understand trading psychology. Okay, so today we are going to understand trading psychology, and ladies and gentlemen, this is going to position you in a right mindset which you can use in this market, because some people don't understand how this works, but I'm here to confirm to you that the more you trade, the more you understand some of the things. Either you can go into despair, you can get weary, or you can get a tough skin. And that is what we are all about, teaching you to have a tough skin. But that tough skin doesn't just come around. You need to be informed with certain things. So ladies and gentlemen, I welcome you all to today's lesson. Okay, as usual, I'll be using two languages. I'll be using our Luganda and to expound on certain matters, and English. All right, so trading psychology and how to manage emotions. Okay, 1, understand why emotions matter. You have to understand why emotions matter for any trader. Okay, trading is 80% psychology and 20% strategy. This is a fact. Trading is 80% psychology and 20% strategy. So tolowooza nga nti nno mu trading wetaaga okuyiga ebintu ebingi ennyo. No, just to understand psychology ya trading, you can do much better than anyone who has more strategies than anything. Waliwo abantu bemmanyi abafeeyirinze mu trading nga psychology yabalema completely zero. So even with the basic technical analysis, you can actually win in trading so long as your psychology is steady. Now, even with the best technical analysis, fear, greed, and impatience can ruin your trades. Fear, greed, and impatience can ruin your trades. Now, fear. Let's understand fear. Okay? Fear makes you exit early. Fear makes you exit early. Or avoid good setups. Mukutya okungi oyinza okudduka trade eyandikukoledde sente z'otakolangako n'otalinda na setup y'okumaliriza. Fear ekyo kyekola. Second, greed. Greed makes you overtrade or hold losers too long. Greed yayinza okuleetera okulwa mu katale ate no holdinga coins ezitalina mulamwa oba positions zewandifiiriddwako akatono ate n'ozifiirwako sente nyingi kubanga ozeesibyeko. Eyo greed. Okay, so ekirala, greed esobola okuleetera okutava mu katale nga buli ssaawa obeera otradinga. You end up over trading, and that is also greed. Now let's go to FOMO. FOMO, fear of missing out, makes you jump into unplanned trades. You just jump into a trade without plan because waliwo agirese mbuyu nga signal, waliwo agyogeddeko, togiplaninze, togiriko. Don't do that. That is FOMO. Another one is revenge trading, chasing losers, chasing them. Nafiiriddwa ekikumi kyange kanziremu nkinunule, nafiiriddwa ebibiri byange kanzireyo mbinunule. Chasing losses or losers losses. Sorry. You chasing losses with bigger ambitions of recovery that can really make you enter risky trades that will not deliver. So ebintu ebyo bina bye bifuga market psychology or trading psychology: fear, greed, FOMO, revenge. Now let's go to the big 3 rules to control emotions. We should have all, as traders, these rules. 1, have a trading plan. Please know your entry, your take profit, and your stop loss before entering. Don't just be there nga tomanyi sente meka zolirwedde ku losing ku trade, tomanyi sente meka zoyagala ku trade, toyina pulaani wa woyagala kuyingirira, wabula oyingira buyingizi muwawa. Please have a trading plan. Stick to it. Don't improvise in the middle of a trade. Don't. Okay? Second, risk what you can emotionally handle. Kubanga nalabye nga bwe nkyogera nti risk what you can afford to lose, abantu abamu you get discouraged or you misinterpret that, but that is what it means. Risk what you can emotionally handle. Risk a 1% to maximum of 3% of your capital per trade. Don't go beyond this, because you will regret. Okay? If losing a trade makes you angry and anxious, you have risked too much. Gwe buli lwoyingiranga mu trade nekukubaganya emmeme nekuleetera okukyamuukirira n'owuliranga wenna osiibwa n'owuliranga waguze kasongo naye wenna oli ku bunkenke buzibu, manya nti oriskinze too much. Double down. Jayo, kubanga oba ogenda kubeera ku bunkenke buli kimu tekigenda kukola gy'oli. Oba tradinga na roboti, oba oli mu futures. If losing a trade makes you angry or anxious, you risked too much. Another thing is accept that losses are part of this game. Accept it. I've been trading for a good time and I'm a profitable trader, but once in a while I am wrong and I lose. Like I say, I lose less than what I make once in a while. So losing a trade once in a while is part of a game. No one is 100% consistent. No, we are just having a bit of 70, 85, some even don't reach above 50, but they are okay. For example, if someone is losing, let's say his win rate is about 40%, that is good, so long as his profit to reward loss to reward ratio is set well. Because you don't lose because you are not consistently winning, but you win less than you lose. That should change. It should be the other way around. For example, you lose a trade, you put in your 100, you lose, let's say your stop loss is it, and you lose, let's say $5. Okay, so you enter another trade and your profit to reward is greater, so you win it and you make, let's say $10. You have already recovered. So if you win a third trade, you will be in a better position. So losing is part of this game. Okay, so just make sure that you don't lose more than you can bear. So losses don't mean you are a failure. No, being in a loss doesn't mean that you are a failure. Don't condemn yourself. Don't blame yourself. Don't beat yourself down. No, they are the cost of doing this business. There is no one who can tell you, unless they are lying, that they have never lost or they don't lose at all. No, once in a while it happens. Okay, it is part of this business. Your focus should be on a long-term consistency. Your focus always has to be on a long-term consistency, not one trade. Okay, not one trade. So those are the three big rules. Have a plan, risk what you can emotionally handle, accept that losses are part of this game. Let's go. 3 techniques to stay calm. These are the techniques to stay calm as a trader. Detach from the outcome. Please think in terms of probabilities, not certainties. Abantu abamu babeeraawo nga bali so glued to the outcome. Ngenda kukola ssente bwe ziti, kati nawulidde abantu abatembeeta ekintu kye batembeeta baleetedde abantu okubeera certain. Naye ng'ate mu crypto muno uncertainty is part of this game. Oyo yennyini atembeeta ekintu ajja kukugamba munaye nange nakedde bukesi nga website egaddewo. I'm telling you, ladies and gentlemen. So probabilities zibeerengawo, ne bwaba kasongo beera mu probabilities ng'ogamba senga bukya ku makya kasongo naagwa nadda wano. Can I bear it? If you can bear it, continue. But bw'oba toyina law holding oba kasonga agwa oba kirira, then gwe oba ogenda kweteeka ku bunkenke bwa bwereere. So detach from the outcome. Kubanga outcome yetera okuleetera abantu okusuubiriza ebintu ebitasoboka. Naye bw'oba omanyi nga gwe you think in terms of probabilities, kijja kuyambako okubeera mu business eno. Ate nno si business eno yokka bannaye, temulowooza nti bino ebintu byenjogera biri mu crypto moka. Mu mayumba, mu kusuubula China, mu kukola mu owino, mu kukola hoteri, mu kuzimba, mu taxi. Bw'ota thinking in probabilities ogenda kwekyawa. So that is one. Techniques to stay calm. Another technique to stay calm. Trade less, think more. Abantu abamu tebakimanyi nti kino kikulu. Trade less at the level I am at. Sometimes in futures, I have like 3 to 4 trades in a week. If things are good, I can trade more, but I am not under pressure. Okay? I can trade a good setup and a high probability trade, and it gives me what I want in a market. So you don't need to trade all the time. Trade less, think more. Only trade high quality setups. Okay? Only trade high quality setups. Another thing is journal your everyday trades. Wandiika bu trade bwo, buwandiike wansi. Nze nyina trade zengenda n'enkebera ze nakolanga mu 2018 nenziyitaayitamu ne ngamba wow, this was a good trade. Nentunulako mu trade gye nakola mu 2019 2021 nenjitulamu ne ngamba wow, nendaba mistake gye nakolako nenjiteeka wansi eyandeetera obuzibu. Twayingirako ne Mr. Mozo oyo ne tuyingirako test. Kati yali mu manipulation ow'ekitalo. buli lwe twadisiyeyinga nga manipulation yeeyongera nga batuswipinga, naye ye yatuuka neyekyawa ng'omuntu naga njifulumye kati nze nengiswama kubanga nkimanyi bulungi nti ekiyita waggulu otega wansi, nengiswama nengisesemya naye nga baaba yali enkanudde, you know. So ladies and gentlemen, wandika wansi bu trade bwobwo naddala oba bugenze bulungi oba bugenze bubi, wandike wansi naddala ng'oluzinze sente oba ng'okoze sente, otegeere ki kye wakoze obulungi ekyo kiddingane. Okay, set time away from charts. These are techniques to stay calm. We are in psychology, traders psychology. For community members, the chain guide members, the lesson was I carried the market psychology. I taught the market psychology. Now this is streamlined and tailored to that lady's request, trading psychology. Now jano every trade tukimaze, set time away from charts. Bannaye waliwo abantu abasiiba ku charts, nga akasimu kuliko charts, ku TV kuliko charts, mu computer kuliko charts, n'owulira ng'oli ali, in fact kati ng'afuuse obsessed. Obsessing over price moves triggers impulsive actions. Era omuntu yenna ng'anaalemwa okutradinga kasita atandika okubeera obsessed. Don't be obsessed, please, and most especially about price movements. This will trigger you into trading impulsively. Otandika okukyamukirira oyingire trade just because gwolabye enegundi egenda kundekaze. Before you know it, it dumps. So mbegayiridde, these are the things you must be aware of, and I'm only teaching you this so that you be in a better position, because I wish you well. I wish you to be at a level where you can control what happens with your finances. Okay, all right. So another technique to stay calm is pre-market routine. Now this is something I don't usually talk about, but I'm in a position where I have gardens where I can walk barefooted. I can walk on my veranda away from church. So sometimes, because for me, I'm a believer, I go and pray for almost an hour. Just praying to God, just to keep myself away from the screens. So this I call it pre-market routine. I meditate, I take a short walk, I do the breathe in and out exercise before I can go to church. Sometimes I do it even after trading. Oba mbadde profitable, oba nduzinze trading, nsooka nenvaako ku chat nengenda nentambula ne breathing in and out, and I chill myself. Teri kintu kikyasinze okunyumira nga kutambuza bigere, kutambuza bigere bikalu nembitambuza ku mayinja okwo, nembitambuzaako nenzikakkanya nemasaginga the whole body neddamu. That way it calms me down. Naye omuntu buli lwobeera nga weesibye mu katale kijja kukuleetera obuzibu. Now another thing we are going to cover is an example where emotions are against discipline, because most people end up trading with emotions instead of discipline. Now an emotional trader sees price pumping, enters late, price drops, panics and sells. Mubirabye mu kasongo, abamu mubikoze over and over again. That is emotional. You are using emotions. When you see price pumping, era boolaba abo ababa creating nga strategies ezo zibaka munaye baali ba emotional trader mwe temwamanya. That was being emotional. Dalaba akapumpinga so nakagamba nga signal. That is emotional. Then you enter late, then at the end of the day the price dumps, then you sell. But a disciplined trader, this is how they do. Waits for confirmation. Sometimes it can be volumes, it can be news, it can be a pattern, it can be your setup. You can set your price and say wano wenjo kuyingira akatale bweba tezze sijja giyingira. Waits for confirmations or break of structure or a change of character or all this. Or you wait for an order block where in the region where the order block, or you wait for a point of interest, or you wait for a resistance and a rejection, or you wait for a support level. These are the confirmation a disciplined trader waits before entering and sticks to this plan. A disciplined trader will stick to their plan. Exits as per the target. When you say I want $10 from this position, newebe sobola okuwa 40, 100, genda out. Or stop loss without panic. When your stop loss is it's not a crime. Understand what you didn't do right and then position yourself better next time. So this is the difference between a emotional trader and a disciplined trader. Let's go to mindset shift, because some people don't understand that your mindset can shift and you start looking at things differently. Now I want you to think of this. Think like a casino. Oh Lord. Now I'm telling you, please don't think like people who go to the casino. Think like the casino managers or the casino business holders. Think like them when you are in trading. They don't win every spin. But abasajja ba casino, abantu abakuba sente nabo abakola betting abo babakubayo ku kasente. They don't win everything, but they have the edge over time. They have the edge over time. Bw'otuula wansi n'owiningayo wins ezibiri ne bakukuba wins ngaana, naye wins eziri bbiri z'odrivingirako ng'olowooza kijja kuddamu kibeewo. Kati gwe lowooza nga ba casino owners oba business owners. If you were to manage this business well, that is deep. If somebody can catch that, that is deep. Ekyo kiri buziba. Focus on execution quality. Focus on execution quality, not win rate. Waliwo setups z'otalina kuyingira just because yes ogimanya ejja kuwininga, ejja kuwaayo bu profit, naye nga teri worth it. Ng'olaba kyogenda okuluzinga singa bijja bubi, kisinga ky'oyinza okukola. Tokyeteekako ekyo, teweeteeka ku mbiranyina bintu. So focus on quality, not the win rate. Nti mpininze trades ana ofunyemu sente meka. Owininze trades ana ofunyemu sente meka. Okay? Alright. Don't tie your self-worth to a trade result. Kana akantu njagala mukawuliriza bannaye kubanga this is mindset shifting. Don't tie your self-worth to a trade result. Omuntu asobola okuluzinga trade emu nemulowoozesa nti crypto tamusobola. Omuntu asobola okubeera mu floating loss mu position emu n'alowooza nti olaba eyo position emulemye teri kyalikola mu trading. That is not true. That is not true. Maybe you were not informed. Maybe you were given wrong information. You jumped on a signal. You traded with emotions. All that. So don't tie yourself to a trade result. Your worth is not out or as a result of what you have done in that trade. Kyekimu tekiba kukuluzinga kukane kuwininga tolowooza nti olw'okuba owininze trade buli kimu kibadde magida era gwe buli trade gy'oyingira ogenda giwininga. Kigenda kukuleetera overconfidence which will drive you down the hole. Okay? Now, let me leave you one key takeaway. A trader who manages emotions will outperform a trader with better analysis but poor discipline. Nze kenyini gwe mulaba wano ndabyeko abantu abamanyi technical analysis oli kabisa nga tebasobola kutuuka wadde mu win rate yange ne bwe baba bafa they can't because of my discipline. Discipline is everything in trading. All right, so we are going to understand, as we closing this lesson, we are going to understand the difference, the psychology. In fact, it is not a difference, it is the psychology. In simple terms, I'm going to give you a simple post-trade psychology guide for if you winning or losing, and balance to be consistent, because I want you to be able to balance as you are engaged in this crypto business. All right, so let's look at psychology you must employ after losing a trade. Goal is very important. Your goal: avoid revenge trading and protect your confidence. Because once you once you go back to revenge and lose, your confidence will be turned down. Then you will start fearing the market. We must protect your confidence as a trader. So avoid revenge trading and protect confidence. Please protect your confidence. Okay? Accept the loss instantly. Okay. And loss. Accept it instantly. Remind yourself, losses are part of the business. Don't try to win back immediately. That's emotional trading. Topa kukaa kudda mu katale mbw ate oddemu owangule sente z'obadde oluzinga. Please, that is emotional. Kiriza loss, sooka okyesonyiwemuko katini. At least evaluate yourself. Biki ebigenza obubi, biki byotakoze bulungi. Okay? Now, review, don't regret. Okay? Please review your trade and what went wrong. Don't regret. Was the trade according to plan? What trading nzenga bulijjo bwo setting up trades zo plan yo nga bwebera? If yes, good. Loss is just normal, because sometimes you will be wrong. So it is circumstantial. Two, is it no? Did you lose because you didn't follow a plan? Identify the mistake, note it down. Don't repeat it next time. If you traded impulsively, excitive, or because someone just dropped yes signal without you looking at it and checking about it, then don't do it again. Now, step 3. Step away from emotion. Step away if emotional. Bw'owulira nga kikunyiga, trade ekulumye eringa kizimba mu mpale, vaawo. Bambi vaawo. Vaawo. Genda, tambulamu, weesonyiwe essimu okuli gundi app eyo gigalewo, kolako ku bintu ebirala. Toweteeka ku mbiranyi. Vaawoko. Okay? So, step away. Even if it's 15 to 30 minutes away from chats, you can rest your mind. Okay? That is enough. Go and rest. Go and talk to your family. Go and talk to your girlfriend, your boyfriend. Find friends. Even in ebyokula, don't start learning things about trading at that moment. Bwoba ofuse emotion ng'owulira balinga abakubye ejjinja ku mutwe kite. Let's go back to the breathing exercise and do or just do something that is not related to crypto. Stay away. Go somewhere. Leave it. Now, the fourth is protect your capital and confidence. Nkitekako confidence kubanga bw'oba toyina capital amala ojja kubeera muyabayaba mu katale. So protect your capital and your confidence. Okay? Stick to the daily loss limit. Have a daily loss limit. If it is a 3%, keep it. Waluzinze ku first trade, maybe a 1%. No losing a second trade, a 2%. Forget it. That is it for the day. If you lose, your target is when losing a 1% ku capital wange wenkoma, stop it. Don't continue. Don't continue. Stop the trading there. Stop from there. Don't continue trading. Kubanga kati ojja kuba mu revenge. Don't increase position. Don't increase position sizes out of frustration. Don't mpulira nnyo aba doublinga loyal Q futures ne bamudoublinga gwe. You are doubling your losses. But if you have already set up a trading setup, nogamba nti wano wajja kubaawo ka week bayinza faking out oba manipulation, I will DCA into this position wadde njiyingidde mangu, ekyo kitegereka. Naye gwe bw'oba oyingidde buyingizi muwawa mbula okuba trading loyal Q edabolinga bajja futures wa loyal Q yakyasinza okubeera deadly n'okusinga manual trading. Futures wa loyal Q ajja bakuba. So only double your position for a reason, not out of frustration or out of ignorance. Nti go doubling up, double up muganda wange. That is not good. Okay, now that was the psychology for losing. Let's say if you are winning, what approach should you put in the market? Let's have a goal. Avoid overconfidence and greed. Buli kimu kibadde kigenda bulungi trade ogiwangudde. Avoid overconfidence and greed, because this will drive you to hell. So celebrate small. Tochamuukirira. It is okay for you to celebrate your win, but tochamuukirira. Stay humble. Abantu bawangula dda, tuwangudde trade myaka na myaka. You stay humble. Kakkana muganda wange, trade eyo bw'eba egenze bulungi, stay humble. Acknowledge the win. Acknowledge it that you have won your trade, but don't let it feed you recklessness, because senga owangulayo ka trade kamu kajja kuleetera okulowooza nti ne trade endala gy'onooyingira. Imagine oyinza okuba ofunye beginners luck naye nga tewakoze byetaagisa, gwe n'olowooza nti bw'onoobikola bw'otyo. Muganda wange gero yakigwako, n'olowooza nti bw'ogenda kukola bw'otyo. Mbu yawulira Mr. Tovi ng'agamba mbu nze akalimi nkamalayo. Tamanyi lwaki oli akyogera bw'atyo, naye n'akamalayo n'agenda awangula trade, kati n'addamu n'akamalayo ne bamukuba. So ladies and gentlemen, celebrate your win, but look for things that, that brought up that win. Remind yourself, one win doesn't guarantee the next. One win like this doesn't guarantee the next. Second, avoid just one more syndrome. Eno mu trading tuyina kye tuyita one more syndrome. Oyingira trade newangula, nobeera ng'olyoke mu lunaku naye n'oyingira again oddemu again mu trade, kati n'eryoke kukuba. Eyo tugiyita one more syndrome. Many traders lose profits by forcing extra trades after a win. Many abantu baluzinze profits zaabwe zonna lwa kwesiba mu trade n'azikeberako nga kalas finished nga takyalina kyagamba katale kamukamizza dda because ali mu one more syndrome. Okay, so stick to your planned trading hours and setup. Beera ne trading hours nti zino ssaawa ze tradingiramu. Okay, bwe waba gyeyo ekintu nga kale waliwo opportunity osobola following a setup. Tokyamuukirira kubeera mu katale ng'ate wamaze dda. Akatale kalekereko abalala. Eno mmere ya muwogo. Okay, ffe tetunoonya bakasitoma babeerawo ssaawa 4. So n'enkya lunaku leka capital wasuleko ku akawunti yo. So ekyokusatu, journal the success. Note down what went right. Was it the entry? Was it the analysis or the patience? Note them down. Okay, then this will build your confidence, and every time you have a loss or a drawdown, you will revisit these notes to boost you up, to know that you are not a failure. It is just a bad day. Buli business ebeeramu olunaku olutali lulungi. So don't stress. Calm down. But journal, put down all these wins, okay, so that you can always check on them when things not going so well. And again, maintain a routine. Treat a win same as a loss in terms of discipline. This is very important to maintain this routine. Treat a win as same as a loss in terms of discipline. Because if you treat a win the same way as a loss, it will take you into that moment that when I lose one trade, that's where I stop. When I have my total trades of the day, that is, I'm done. Not because I won this trade, every day I am supposed to enter like the market 3 times, but you can end up entering 20 times because you have been profitable that day. You will get wrecked. Be careful, ladies and gentlemen. Now, no dramatic changes in risk size just because you feel hot. Oba mukumanyi katikitoko omwana yagamba mama we nagamba I'm hot. Kati gwe nowulira nga akatalo kayina mu ngalo zo n'ogamba ye lwaki sijja kuteekako stop loss, bajja kusabula. Nalabako omusajja yaluzinga almost. This guy was in Dubai. He was a famous YouTuber and also influencer, but he used to trade online or live. So he was holding a trade of about I think $1.2 million, and he was anticipating to win about I think $30 million. He was liquidated by one strong candle. Yali emu ng'eri strong. Mr. Tovi atero byogera. Yali emu ng'eri strong. Yakuba musubba wapi? Nga tekuli stop loss. Ate bw'osanga exchanges ez'ettima ne stop loss bayinza ogibuuka. Naddala ng'ogitadde awo kumpimpi awo wali liquidation awo kumpimpi. Bagiyitako bisuswi. Ne batwala liquidation. Omusajja yakabira amaziga ku gundi nakati yafuuka mombozi kubanga buli kimu yakitunda. So don't joke. I will leave you one golden rule. Okay? Don't let your last trade decide your next trade. Don't. Be it a loss or a win. Every trade should follow your plan, not your emotions. Ladies and gentlemen, sibazaako mukono. This has been Trading Psychology. I bless God for everyone who has attended this lesson.